fall, fall, fall.
It's when something or someone drops down from a higher place to a lower one, often because they lost balance or were pulled down. Here is a sample sentence. The leaves began to fall from the trees as the wind picked up.
Fame, fame, fame.
It's when people know who you are and what you do, often because you've done something special or impressive. Here is a sample sentence. The pop star's new album catapulted her to international fame, with sold-out concerts and platinum records becoming a regular occurrence.
Familiar, familiar, familiar.
This word means being well known or understood, often because you've experienced something many times before. Here is a sample sentence. The smell of freshly baked cookies was familiar to her from childhood summers spent at her grandparents' house. In this example, familiar means well known or intimately acquainted with something.
Familiarity, familiarity, familiarity.
It's when you know something or someone well, like an old friend or a favorite place. You feel comfortable and at ease with them because you've been around them before. Here's a sample sentence. The tourists felt a sense of familiarity with the city after visiting it several times, and were able to navigate its streets with ease. In this example, familiarity refers to the feeling or state of being well acquainted or knowing something or someone well.
Famine, famine, famine.
A long period without enough food, causing people to go hungry. Here's a sample sentence. The devastating drought had led to a severe famine in the region, forcing many families to flee in search of food and water.
Fanatic, fanatic, fanatic.
This person is very enthusiastic and dedicated to something, often more than what's considered normal or reasonable. They might be so focused on their interest that they overlook other things or don't consider different opinions. Here is a sample sentence. The die-hard sports fan was considered a fanatic by his friends, who couldn't understand why he spent every waking moment watching and talking about the game. In this example, fanatic is used to describe someone who has an intense or excessive enthusiasm for something, in this case, sports.
Fancy, fancy, fancy.
This word refers to something that is considered stylish, attractive, or impressive. It's often used to describe things that are pleasing to look at or experience. Here is a sample sentence. She had a fancy dinner party planned for her birthday, complete with candles, flowers, and a 3-course meal. In this example, fancy means elaborate or luxurious.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic.
This word describes something that is extremely good or impressive, often in a surprising or exciting way. It's used to show strong praise or admiration for something. Here's a sample sentence. The fireworks display was fantastic, with vibrant colors and patterns exploding across the night sky. In this example, fantastic is used to describe something, the fireworks display, as being extremely good or impressive.
Fair, fair, fair.
It's the cost or price you pay for something, like traveling on a bus or train. Here is a sample sentence. The taxi driver asked me to pay the fare, which was $15 plus tip.
Farewell, farewell, farewell.
This is a phrase used to say goodbye, often for good or when someone is leaving forever. Here is a sample sentence. As I boarded the plane to leave for college, my family and friends gathered around me to say their final goodbyes and bid me farewell.
Fascinate, fascinate, fascinate.
This word means to capture someone's attention and interest, making them want to know or see more. It's like being completely drawn into something that's interesting or surprising. Here is a sample sentence. The fireworks display fascinated everyone in attendance, with its vibrant colors and intricate patterns lighting up the night sky. In this example, the verb fascinate means to captivate or deeply interest someone, often because it's unusual, impressive, or beautiful.
fascination, fascination, fascination.
It's a strong feeling that makes you want to learn more about something or someone, often because they seem interesting or unusual. Here is a sample sentence. The child's eyes were glued to the magician, filled with fascination as he pulled out a bouquet of flowers from thin air. This sentence illustrates how fascination can be used to describe someone's intense interest and captivation by something or someone.
Fashion, fashion, fashion.
It's a style or way that people like to look, often changing over time. Here is a sample sentence. The new designer's collection was all the rage this season, with its bold colors and trendy designs making it a must-have in every fashion-conscious woman's wardrobe.
Fashionable, fashionable, fashionable.
This word describes something that is currently popular or trendy, and people are doing or wearing it because they want to be like everyone else who is also doing or wearing it. Here's a sample sentence. The young woman's stylish outfit, complete with designer handbag and trendy shoes, made her look very fashionable at the music festival.
Fasten, fasten, fasten.
This action means to make something secure or hold it tightly in place, often with a physical connection like a hook or a strap down. Here's a sample sentence. She fastened her seatbelt before the plane took off. In this example, fasten means to secure or attach something, in this case, the seatbelt, in place.
Fatal, fatal, fatal.
This word means something that causes death or is extremely serious and cannot be fixed. Here is a sample sentence. The car accident was fatal, resulting in the death of both passengers.
Fathom, fathom, fathom.
This word means to understand or know something deeply, often after thinking carefully about it for a long time. Here is a sample sentence. The captain struggled to fathom the depth of the ocean, but his sonar readings indicated that it was much deeper than he had anticipated. In this sentence, fathom means to understand or comprehend something, in this case, the depth of the ocean, by using one's knowledge and experience.
Fatigue, fatigue, fatigue.
It's a feeling of being extremely tired, both physically and mentally, to the point where you can't do much anymore. Here's a sample sentence. After running 10 miles, she felt extreme fatigue and decided to take a long nap.
Fault, fault, fault.
It's something that goes wrong or doesn't work as planned, often because of a mistake or problem. Here is a sample sentence. The engineer was called to investigate the fault in the electrical system that had caused the power outage.
Favorable, favorable, favorable.
This word means something that is good or helpful for someone, making them happy or successful. Here is a sample sentence. The company's quarterly earnings report received favorable reviews from investors, leading to an increase in stock prices. In this example, favorable means having a positive or advantageous outcome.